Hello Capricorn, this is Asnointia here. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And the majority of this reading, some of you already know, I do channel my higher self, so I'm not actually contacting any spirit. I'm not working with any other entities or beings. Sometimes the cards fall out. I do have a method where I just pick the top card. So that is my method. Some people have had an issue with that. But it's according to what I feel. It's, you know, feelings, right? It's feelings channeled. So this is what I'm sensing for the other person. Wow, nice. So some of you might actually feel these feelings as well. You may feel that this is, yeah, definitely, this is a past life connection. So you may equally be feeling these emotions as well. We do tend to mirror the other person. We can feel what it is that they're feeling, and vice versa. They can feel the same as well, depending on the intensity of the connection. So for me, this is my past life card, and some of you know I do past life readings. This connection could be that of a twin flame. It could be of a soulmate, a karmic partner, maybe even more. There are a few other type of spiritual connections out there. So the first card, the strongest, we have here surrender, followed by doubt, hearth and home, betrayal, selfhood, love, mystery, fear, and then we have relationship under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you, Capricorn, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Capricorn, the things that have happened between us only remind me that there is something unique and special about this connection. No matter how much I try to deny it, I have truly surrendered myself to you. And the connection that we both have, I feel as though you belong to me and I belong to you. But I doubt that anything that I feel may be reciprocated. I don't know how you feel about me at this point. With you, I have felt a sense of hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. I can confide in you and talk to you about anything and not fear that you're going to judge me. I want to put my head in your lap. I want you to run your fingers through my hair. I feel very comforted when I'm with you. And this is the type of feeling and emotion that I get. The love, unconditional love that I get from you. I know that you have a lot of love for me. I can sense it. Whenever I am cold, you have this way of making me warm. And whenever I'm lost, you have this way of guiding me home. I know what happened between us was not right. There's a sense of betrayal now in this connection. Now there's a lack of truth and a lack of faith. Before, I believed that there was. But I betrayed you. And I behaved in a way that was very much like a stranger. Everything that I said, everything that I did, seemed to be just so different. Something that was unlike something that you would have predicted. I'm very much now feeling upset at myself for doing what I did. And you thought you knew me, but now it seems to be that you never really knew me at all because of the way I've behaved. And this betrayal has created distance. I see you now as somebody who is very independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient. Somebody who is a bit more defensive now. It's unfortunate, but you think twice before you make a move. Now you're starting to doubt yourself. Because of the things that I did to you, I have turned you into somebody else now. You are no longer that same person that I knew back then. And that is why it's difficult for me to reach out to you. Because you are now on a different level. At some point in time, I thought I had uncovered the mystery. But now, once again, you are mysterious. And I don't know how to reignite this flame. Because it's been out for quite some time. I do feel a lot of love for you. There's a sense of unconditional love. This love is pure, it's clean, it's true. It's innocent in a way. And I do wonder now why you have come into my life. I question the heavens. Why now? Why not before? Why not far into the future? The connection that I have with you makes me feel as though I've known you, somehow. There's something very familiar about you. I just can't put my finger on it. And I do feel a lot of fear. This connection is so intense that it scares me. I don't understand myself. Why do I feel so intense? Why with you? Why not with other people? Why not with anybody else? Now I have fear, paranoia. I have lost all my confidence, my self-esteem. So many things have changed. There's no sense of security that I have anymore. Whereas a long time ago I was confident. I had a lot of self-esteem. I knew exactly what I wanted. But this connection has changed me. It has broken me down to the core of my soul. And not only does my mind feel fear because of the intensity of this connection, but my soul does as well. Overall, I want to have a relationship with you. The connection that I want as long-term. I see how others are with you and I like what I see. And I see how you are. How you glow. How you're happy and content. how you make the most of it. I do enjoy this. Many moons and many nights have gone by, and I've thought about what it would be like to be with you. I'm hoping to be with you. All right, Capricorn. Now, some of you may be feeling that this is how you feel. You may feel that you have betrayed this person, and it's possible. Because of this past life card, we do tend to exchange energy, pick up on the other person's energy. Sometimes we mirror the other person. So that does happen, and it is possible. This, for some of you, is a very intense connection, and so much time has gone by, it's almost as if you both are strangers now. And it's worse because this is a spiritual connection. So that what does that mean? That means that you both have had a past life together. You could have either been married, you could have been engaged. This could have been a long-term affair. Could have been many things, but the typical things that I've seen in past life readings are engagements, affairs, being betrothed, and if I didn't mention earlier, I just did, but affairs. So some people were together for a very, very long time, and so at the end of the day, all that matters is that vibrational energy of love, and that is eternal. And so whatever you were feeling back then, you are feeling that now, and it's your soul that remembers this. Your soul recognizes their soul, but you just can't put your finger on it. The only things that come through are filtered emotions and feelings and instincts. Sometimes we think, oh, I don't like this person. Most of the time it's because in a past life you didn't like that particular person. Something happened with that person. So you know there's this instinct. You kind of know that. I just don't know what it is. I just don't like this person. I don't feel comfortable with this person. And then there's some people, like the ones that we fall in love with, I can't stop thinking about this person. I don't know why. I'm married, but why can't I stop thinking about this person? It's a very intense connection. And for some of you, it's really bad. I mean, I've had actually just done some readings recently, and it's such an effect on people. I've had some clients where they've actually had like a heart attack, and they've been rushed to the hospital because of the anxiety and the pain, all the feelings that they've been feeling, the stress. There's one lady, she was taking antidepressants, and another person, they had to go to the psychiatric ward. I mean, guys, this shit's real. Like, it's just, you think it's crazy. You think you're crazy, but you're not. It's not that. I went through a lot of weird stuff too, and I discovered many things, and I realized, hey, this is normal. Many, many people go through this. Millions of people go through this. It's just the way it is. It's just the way the circle of not just life, but the circle that the cosmos have, the circle of karma. That is the soul circle. I'm getting a message from one of the angels right now. They're not giving me Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel's giving me a name. So it's called a soul circle. A circle of the soul. I guess it goes kind of like in a cycle. All right, well, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. And this will show me what it is exactly that, anything that has caused the problem in the first place. Maybe you didn't know what caused this. Some of you may know. So I'm going to look at that. Eight of Arrows. Then we have the Four of Staves. All right. Eight of Arrows. Let's have a look at that. So overall, this person that you're dealing with, Capricorn, at some point in time, they were feeling very depressed. There was a sense of entrapment and even victimization. They were entrapped by emotions and sorrow. There was an inability to move forward because they started to feel victimized, and there was extreme sorrow. Currently, and in recent times, the card suggests that things may not be as bad as they seem. Obsession with personal problems to the detriment of others. So there would have been obsession and problems that this person had on a personal level, most likely not related to you, but related to them, their lifestyle, their emotional background, their family, the society that they come from. So there was an obsession over their personal problems where it was detrimental to others. And then we have here problems that may come from within. And there may have been a sense of narcissism. So hurt people, which means people who have been hurt may end up doing the same thing to somebody else. They may hurt somebody else because they themselves have been hurt. This person, Capricorn, that you were dealing with was a hurt person. And that's all they knew. They truly didn't know any better. It's not right. That doesn't mean that they go around hurting people and it's fair. No. They need to learn from the lesson and move on. That's not how you're supposed to deal with things. But this person just couldn't. That's just not the type of person this individual is. They didn't have anything else to compare themselves to or aspire to be. There was a lack of motivation, a lack of inspiration. So this is why this person was not able to get out of that kind of, that hamster wheel, that bubble that they were stuck in. They were not able to escape that. They just thought that this is the way life is and everybody is like this. And this is the way I have to act as well. So some of you may felt that this is a narcissist, and there's various levels of narcissism. Could be very mild, could be very extreme. But there were, or there could be, for some of you, not all of you, it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's a general love reading. But some of you may have experienced that. Now we also have here the Four of Staves. So this talks about how this person wants and wanted stability. They wanted stability, possibly even marriage or domestic partnership. They wanted a new home in the past. They wanted to create a home. They even wanted closure if there was any type of issues. However, there was frustrations due to disappointments at home. So frustrations or disappointments at home. So there was frustrations. So this person was frustrated. Why? Because of the earlier card. Because they're just not thinking straight. And there was frustrations and disappointments in the home. So this could be somebody who was living with other people, being influenced in a not so good way. And so if their life at home was not healthy and happy, they won't be able to bear fruit. I'm seeing a tree right now. I'm having a vision right now. I'm seeing a tree, and how when the tree is very dry and sick, it's not getting the love and the attention and the care that it needs. It will not bear the type of fruit. It's kind of shriveled and dry right now, I see. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't get to that point. It doesn't get to that point of happiness where it can... I'm getting the word return on investment. I have no idea why. That might mean something to somebody. But something that somebody has put in order to help the other, there was no sense of fruition. Nothing came through. And what I'm seeing right now, I literally have my eyes closed. What I'm seeing is that there's another tree in comparison. And that tree grew up with a lot of love has a lot of good water, good fertilizer, motivation, inspiration, and it's standing really tall and strong, and it has wonderful fruit. And what I'm seeing is apples, but it's they're nice, like they look good, like this is a nice tree. And it's strong, it's solid, nothing can move it. It can't easily break. So this is something that happened to this person. I'm just going to open my eyes now. This is something that happened to this person where he or she or they have been through a lot in their life, and their foundation was never created to be more solid. It's a very raw and weak, fragile foundation. And so they have not been able to build anything on a better footing, something that's solid, something that has a higher sense of love. They have not been able to do that because they themselves were not from that type of life. Now, either they have told you this or they haven't told you. But this is tough. This is not good. If some of you are looking for closure, they might even have a little bit of ego and not give you closure. Not that they're doing this on purpose, but because from the beginning, their life, their way of life has been very different than yours. From their point of view, they think what they're doing is the right way. And from your point of view and from my point of view, I know it's not the right way, and I know that you know it's not the right way. Because they really do need love. They need catch-up love, to catch up on love. The love that they didn't receive earlier. They need to have that true kind of love. And I know many of you are out there to give that love to this person, but this person's not willing to accept that love because they kind of feel, they can't tell when love is staring them right in the face because they never dealt with it before. Wow, Capricorn, that was deep, guys. That was deep. Oh my goodness. That was heavy. That was very heavy. It's a lot of burdens. I'm getting the word burdens. I'm getting responsibilities. I see these two words right now. So burdens and responsibilities. This person has a lot of that. All right. Let's have a look at the beginner's tarot deck. Interesting. Haha. You just had the Four of Staves, and this is similar. Four of Wands. So you have it here too. Ultimately, this person wanted a beautiful home with you, and some stability. But that's where the problem was. They were not able to do that. You have the Moon card. Then you have another major arcana, the Magician. Followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And under the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Very different arrangement of cards. So with the Four of Wands, this does talk about how in this person's, in their heart of hearts, they really do want stability. They look at a long-term future with you. They look at a home and stability, family life. Long-term thinker. This is also considered the 1111 card. A part of them feels that they need to do this because it's like a spiritual urge. They need to do something about this situation. So they do want a home with you. They want stability. They want to be with you. Here we have the Moon card. They do realize in this connection, and they're starting to understand that there have been lies and betrayal that have pretty much ruined the connection. And this person has also realized that at nighttime when they sleep, they do feel very emotional about you. They feel very emotional. And it's that part of them that is starting to trigger this other emotion, which manifests itself into the Magician here. This person transitioned from the person that maybe lies and betrays people to somebody who wants to be that special one, who can give you all, So this person will try in many ways to try to satisfy you on many levels with many things. It could be it could be materialistic stuff. It could literally be their own personality, but they're trying to be the best version of themselves for you. The only issue is remember, it is a magician card. So typically it's a trickster card, right? The magician kind of tricks people. However, I do see that there is a genuine, like this person genuinely wants to fix this. But they only know half of the rules of the game, right? So they're trying to do whatever they can to be that person with you, but they only know half the story. It's like they want to build something, but they just have half the materials. Now, we have this beautiful card, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, they do want, and they are going to try to make an offer to you. They want to have a solid offer, and this may take some time because this person has to go through a lot of changes before they even do this. Now, we do have here the Eight of Cups, the overall arching theme, under the bottom of the deck. The situation that has occurred, this person no longer wants to have that kind of that cycle. It's just too much. Remember earlier there was doubt. There was a sense of betrayal. So right now what this person wants to do is just move on from that situation. They want to leave all that behind. And what do they want to do? They want to have stability with you. They want to manifest something with you. They want to give you an offer of love. So Capricorn, do I really see this person right now, making a move towards you? I honestly see them making more plans, but not taking any action yet. And the reason why I say that is because of the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of walking, there's a lot of thinking involved. After the Eight of Cups, this person turns more into a spiritual guru, trying to be a wise one. And with the Moon card, there is still a lot of things at night that this person has to reconcile with their soul. What have they done and why have they done it? So I do see that there's going to be some changes, but it's mostly internal for this person. And after they do that, after they've changed themselves internally, then externally they will be able to make and take those actions towards you. Okay, now I am going to channel with the angels. So let's see what Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel have to say about this connection. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. We have a timeline. So within the next few months, oh boy, you have a choice now. So some of you have a choice. You can either be with this person or you don't have to be. You will find somebody else as well. With the It's Up to You card, this is a choice card. For some of you, it's been too much to handle. Too much drama, too much of the cycle going back and forth, and it's time to break that cycle. They are telling me here that yes, there will be an opportunity given to you. This could be an opportunity of abundance. It could literally be money, but it can also be an opportunity in regards to love. They are telling you to start paying attention to your inner self. We do get distracted by stress and the daily life that we have, right? They're telling you to listen to your intuition and ask your angels. So listen to your higher self speak to you. Because whatever it is that messages as far as you're getting, there's a reason why you're getting those messages. It's because you've asked the angels and you've thought about it. And so you're going to be receiving messages and you're going to be receiving signs. This is a very interesting one. So you do have helpful people under the bottom of the deck. So they are saying to hang out with some helpful people. Not too many people. Just some really, really good friends. People that you trust. People that you know if you give them a problem, they have a solution to it that's, in your best interest. Now, listen to your intuition as the days go by, because you will be receiving answers that you have asked. Now, some of you might want to ask angels questions. There's a method of doing this, my method, and the proper method is, because the angels do, we don't worship angels. They don't like that, because that's not what they're there for. But they do exist to help mankind, womankind. They exist to help us, to assist us, and to protect us. But they too work for somebody else. And so the way to do this is, I pray to the Christ consciousness. From there I get to his Father, Jehovah. His other name is also Yahweh. From there, in my mind's eye, as I'm meditating or praying, I do call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. But before I even do that, they need to have permission from me to come and help me. Similarly, they need to also ask for permission. So this is when the Almighty gives them permission. And so you can ask, dear Almighty, please give permission to Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide me and to protect me throughout the situation. And then you ask the angels what it is that you would like for them to help you with. And very soon, Capricorn, you will notice that you are going to see signs and synchronicities. Sometimes you may hear some type of a sentence. Random stranger might come up to you and say something to you, like something special that only you understand. I've had that happen to me twice in my life, and it's the strangest feeling. They don't know me, but they just start talking. So it's an instinct that goes through them, being powered by the celestial beings to give us a message. So, some random stranger comes up to you, definitely be wary, don't be too open to it, but hear them out. Maybe it's a message for you. Similarly, we may have billboards, posters, certain things that we just kind of see or read, and it makes sense to us just at that spot, on that spot. Also, you may want to have a look at, for some of you that want to move on from this person, maybe you weren't listening to your intuition before. Maybe you do need to start seeing red flags that you have been ignoring. Helpful people who actually care about you, may be able to tell you that, hey, I'm sorry, but this is not right. And you may defend this person. No, they've just been through a lot. I'm just giving them a bit more time. Well, some people have been there, done that. And if the majority of the people say certain things, the majority, then there's a reason why they're saying it, because they have been there and done that. So why go through it yourself when somebody else has already experienced it? That's how we become educated, right? People have gone through things, they've experimented, and all we have to do is just read it. We don't have to do the whole thing over again, because it's there for us. And helpful people doesn't have to be an individual. You can read some books, read a blog, go on some websites, understand more about relationships. Maybe go on YouTube and have a look at, what are red flags? What should I be looking out for in a connection that is kind of dark, where somebody's betrayed me? But this is what the angels here are saying, that some of you are not seeing the full picture. You are going against what it is that your gut is telling you. And some of you have been given advice, but you just weren't listening because you didn't want to. I'm guilty of that. I never listened. And yes, there's going to be some opportunity for some of you as well. Within the next few months, Capricorn, there are going to be some major changes. Some of these changes, though, are going to have to come from yourself, and they're going to occur through you. So just keep that in mind. Now, within the next few months definitely could mean also, just about a year. Few, I would say, I'm seeing the number 7, 8. But of course, guys, keep in mind, this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody out there. And that is your reading, Capricorn. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated with anyone. All right, then. You all take care, stay safe, and thank you for your encouragement, for supporting the channel. I'll see you all again. Bye now.